The Indian Sports Network is on the air. Welcome, everyone, this beautiful evening. It's a little chilly, a little rainy. I think the rain's gone away, though. But here we are tonight at the Class II district football game between the number 3 ranked Bowling Green Bobcats and the number 6 ranked Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. Bowling Green comes into this game 5-4 record. Clopton Elsberry comes in with a 3-6 record. Also joining me tonight is the play-by-play announcer, Jacob Brown.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Bowling Green here as Bowling Green takes the field here in their hometown as we look to start Class II district football here on a cold Friday night in Bowling Green as the Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks look to avenge. Lost a couple weeks ago. That was quite the shellac in the Governor's Cup, which is presented by the People's Tribune. And the Bowling Green walked home with that, I believe, for the 3rd year in the row as they put a good beating on the Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks. So here we are tonight. Tough loss last week against Montgomery County. Simply overmanned last week. Not by no means, I don't believe we were outplayed, but we were simply overmanned last week. And that was a tough call and a tough break for the IndianHawks as the captains head to the center of the field here. Number 45, Damian Walker. 75, Matthew Dugan. 12, Sean Yates. And number 25, Derek Taylor will be out there for the coin flip tonight.
I think Elsberry's going to have their work cut out for them tonight. I think Bowling Green is coming in just a little bit better team. But that's why they play the game.
Well, both of these teams have outstanding quarterbacks. Number 12, who we've all come to love, Sean Yates for the IndianHawks, and number 3, Austin Callahan, both junior quarterbacks. So we're going to see these two face off in the emo conference next year as both will be returning to schools. Some other guys to walk out for tonight on our side of the ball is, again, our seniors, number 45, Damian Walker, 25, Taylor, and big number 84, which I don't see him out there. He's out? Trevor's out tonight?
Ooh.
And that came over football tonight, huh? So, oh, wow.
No, we just found out that 84 is not going to be playing tonight.
So
he had another commitment, another very important commitment. And that's the thing. A lot of these athletes are also very good students. They're very involved in their school and community. And there's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big loss there tonight for the IndianHawks, as Trevor Anthony was the one who scored the lone touchdown, possibly the longest in IndianHawk football history, a 92-yard touchdown reception to end the game against Bowling Green in the last contest together. So that's been one of Sean's favorite targets. He had a big game with 5 catches against Bowling Green in this last matchup. So some other guys like number 13, Kyle Martin, Derek Taylor's going to come up and have to have a big game, so on and so forth. So the coin toss here, I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah, well, it looks like Bowling Green has elected to receive the ball. I don't know whether they deferred for the second half, but either way, they're receiving the ball the first half, and they're going to be defending the north end of the field.
So this young, experienced, talented IndianHawks team, as you see here on the field, very outnumbered. We're going to look to see if adjustments have been made and if things can get better for this team as they look to advance here in the Class II district tournament that starts tonight and all across Missouri as the district tournaments have started tonight, Class 1 to Class 6. So hopefully we can bring you some updates and get you some scores from around the league as we look to get football going here on a cold Friday night in Bowling Green, Missouri.
We know that Troy is hosting Blue Springs in Troy tonight for Class 6.
Congratulations to my alma mater. First winning season since 1993, so good luck to those guys tonight. As Kyle Martin is going to line up the kick, and the Bowling Green offense will take the field first tonight. So Martin with the kick, and it's a squib kick right up the middle here. It's going to be returned right around the 35-yard line and swallowed up by IndianHawk players, going nowhere. So nice kick, squib down the middle.
I believe that was Dylan Huber that received the ball and ran a little ways with it.
So the IndianHawks defense will take the field for the first time. This defense has played really well these last 2 weeks, considering all that has gone on. Again, it's going to be a big missing that number 84, Anthony, in the middle. It looks like Derek Taylor's going to take his place there. As Callahan's going to take the snap and pitch it here to the near side, get that fixed number. He's going to break one tackle, and Taylor's going to bring him down. Not after about a 5-yard gain, though.
I believe that was Josh Cordy on the run. Gained about 4 yards, be 2nd and 6. Where are they? They're about the 35-yard line. 36 maybe.
So from the 35, Callahan drops back to pass.
Oh, dropped it.
Intended from near side here. That's number 80.
That is Matt McDonald.
Matt McDonald, the intended target there. Incomplete. I'm going to bring up 3rd and 5 now.
I got a feeling his hands were cold or something.
Yeah,
he was all alone. The ball was perfectly thrown, and it just fell out of his hands.
It is a chilly night there, and we saw some drop passes during warm-ups today, so I'm sure you're going to see a lot of those hands between those legs tonight for those boys as they look to stay warm. Callahan puts a guy in motion. He's going to hand the ball off straight up the gut. He's going to break one tackle, and Martin's there to bring him down before the first down. That's number 20 for Bowling Green.
Right, that is Gavin Dieters.
So Gavin Dieters with the carry there. Kyle Martin brought him down before the first down. Looks like Bowling Green's going to get the play in quick and go for it here on 4th and short. Again, let's start this game out by saying big play and big down here for the IndianHawks.
They have about 4th and 3.
And
they're changing the entire field out.
This looks to be punt team as Callahan was the punter last game. So Bowling Green's looks like they're going to elect the punt here. It's Callahan's back to kick. I believe this is McPike. No, I'm sorry, this Genuine who's going to be back to receive the ball.
Yeah, Justin Genuine is the lone receiver back.
Nice. So delay a game against the Bobcats. Very nice. It's going to push them back 5 yards. Make this punt just a little bit further in their territory. So again, Genuine back to receive. Callahan, the quarterback, the punter. Punt is off to the far side there. Just going to roll out of bounds. Looks to be about the 45-yard line, and we'll take over right there. So great start for this IndianHawk defense as they held Bowling Green to not very much there.
Right, they only got 7 yards on them.
Here early in the first.
In the 3 attempts, they only got 7 yards on them. So, and also, I just want to mention we're going to try to keep up with the camera work here. Our camera operator has not shown up yet. She's off work now probably. So she'll be here in a few minutes.
No worries, folks. Yates is going to hand the ball to Walker straight up the gut, and he's got no room there. He's
wow.
Dragged down by 76, Jacob Bowen of Bowling Green. It's going to be about no gain for Walker there. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. As Sean Yates and company look to get something going here.
That field looks a little bit slick.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of them sliding. Well, I don't know how much rain they got up here in Bowling Green today. I know down in Lincoln County we got quite a bit of rain, or not a lot of rain, but it rained all day.
So 4 wideouts, 3 split to the near side. Yates is going to drop back to pass. He's going to pass over here to the near side, and that ball almost interception.
That was almost intercepted by Cameron Worley.
So it looks like Bunstel and Taylor get a bit of a mix-up there. They were occupying the same space. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 now. This cold night, we could be relying on a run game. His hands are going to be hard to keep warm out there. So again, 3rd and 10 now for Yates. He's got 4 receivers.
Back to
pass.
pass
once again. Pass off to the far side.
Incomplete.
Derek Taylor, the intended target.
He was well covered.
3rd down and 10.
No, that's 4th down.
I'm sorry, 4th down. So 4th and 10 now.
So they had 1 run attempt and 2 passes.
And who we got out there punting? 77. Chance Lucas is our punter, and he booms a big one.
Almost.
It's going to roll and be recovered within the 30. And there's a swarm of guys there as Jacob Martin's going to clean that up along with Damian Walker.
That punt was almost blocked, and then they ran into him, so I guess they're going to let him play.
On the field there? No.
No, there's no flag back there. He ran into him, so I thought maybe that they'd get him for roughing the punter.
So
but they didn't.
Lucas with a huge punt there. Going to bring the ball down now inside the Bowling Green 30-yard line. Excuse me, folks.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 29. So far, neither team has been able to establish any kind of a game at all. They've been 4 and out for both teams.
Pass to the near side here for Callahan. That's incomplete off the hands of number 88.
That ball was up in the air just begging to be intercepted.
George Niemeyer, who had a touchdown again in the previous game against Clopton. 2nd and 10 now for Bowling Green.
Seems like they're doing a lot of passing tonight. There's a run.
There's a run straight up the gut. Nothing there.
Gained maybe 2.
Swarm of players. Lucas, Taylor. They collide in there, and that's number 20 on that carry.
Gained about 3. 3rd down and 7 coming up.
So another big 3rd down here is Callahan has got 4 receivers. Deers in the backfield. Callahan's going to swing it out to the near side here. He's going to get 1 block, and it looks like he's going to get the 1st down.
He's close.
Yeah, Genuine brings him down, but that's going to be good for a 1st down.
Moving the sticks.
So I'm not sure. There he is. I was getting ready to say I haven't seen number 2, Khalil Dade, on the field yet to start this game, but he's just checked in for Bowling Green. It's Callahan has him in the backfield and 3 receivers. Dade straight up the gut. He's going to fall forward.
He picked up about 6 or 7 yards.
7 yards. Like Lucas was in the middle there to trip him up.
They're giving him 5. His knee must have hit pretty far back there because they only gave him 5 yards.
So Dade in the backfield, Callahan, there's the snap. The hands off to Dade, straight up the gut once again. He's met by multiple IndianHawks.
And I believe he's got a 1st down. He's close.
He may have a 1st down. He is very close to the marker there. There's Evans in the middle, along with Taylor.
See what they say. Yep, they gave it to him.
They are going to give him 1st down. So Bobcats get a couple 1st downs with Dade.
They're at midfield now. This might be the first encroachment into enemy territory for either team.
Callahan takes the snap. He's going to keep the ball this time. He's off to the far side. He crosses midfield. He's at the 40.
Look at him go.
To the 30 and the 25. Looking to be pushed out of bounds, and he is.
He's pushed out.
Short of a touchdown, but within, looks about the 9-yard line, he was finally pushed out. 1st and goal now for the Bowling Green Bobcats on the option by Callahan. It looks like every single of those IndianHawks were leaning one way, and Callahan pulled it out of Dade's pocket and went the other.
Yeah, like I said, I really expect this to be a running game. Yep, there's a pass.
There's a pass at the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Over his head.
Over his head. Bonstel was on the coverage there. Worley was the intended target.
So we have 2nd and goal from the 9.
Second and goal now. Callahan takes the snap.
Where's a whistle? False start, Bowling Green.
So that's going to push him back.
Push him back about the 14s. Be 2nd and goal from about the 14.
Never mind. Callahan and the company.
Got a receiver to the near side way out here. He's running.
He's handing the ball up straight up the middle. Finally pulled down there. It's Walker on that tackle.
Looks like he's down to about the 5 or so. Can't see from this angle that well. We're not up very high right here.
Hey, I'm grab yourself a pair of binoculars, sir. Callahan getting the coach from Kiermaier, head coach for Bowling Green.
Oh, they're 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line.
So 3rd and goal now. Callahan takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Dade straight up the middle. He's looking for a hole. And he's finally brought down
Number
Walker
3.
and Street combined to make that tackle.
They're going to brought up 4th and goal.
So 4th and goal from inside the 5 now. Everybody's got their backs to us, so
Right, we're on the opposite side of the field.
So lined up, Dade in the backfield along with Callahan. 2 receivers split out. Handoff again is to Dade, straight up the gut, but he's stuffed.
He is brought down.
Yes, Kyle Martin.
Clopton Elsberry defense came up strong on that.
Very, very strong as Kyle Martin lowered his head and put his shoulder pad straight into Dade's hip and stopped that momentum and saving a touchdown. This defense has come to play these last few weeks.
Yeah.
So now
we got to get the offense to move the ball. But they're starting off in quite a hole here. They're back at the 3-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks.
So let's see how Elsberry Company looks to get out of the end zone here. Yates has got Walker in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle. Walker's
not going anywhere.
He's met in the middle there. No room. Maybe a yard. So it's going to bring about 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they didn't give him a yard on that.
That offensive line's got to get off there. Got to get up and get a push for Damian there. The Bowling Green defense collapses in the middle. Yates takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass this time. Passes over the middle. Intended for Bonstell.
Pass was real low.
There, but yeah, the pass was not catchable.
Yeah, that pass was at his feet.
Another incompletion for Yates, as that seemed to be the issue for the last matchup with Bowling Green. So he could get no rhythm going with his receivers. Nothing here halfway through the first quarter as Elsberry's deep in their own territory. Yates takes the snap. He's dropping back again. Pass to the far side.
Fumbled and in the end zone, so we have a safety.
Looked like he would get that pass away, but he wasn't able to. Loses the ball, and the call on the field is a safety.
Yeah, some Indian Hawk fell on it, so that saved a touchdown anyway.
Tell him to tell Chewy he's got a chicken wing. He's got to go old school and chicken wing since he's clubbed up. He can't grab. He's going to have to chicken wing block.
So Elsberry Clopton will punt here. We'll switch sides. 5:37 left here in the first quarter. Bowling Green up 2-0.
Here at Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Okay, and we are back. Meanwhile, Elsberry punted off to Bowling Green.
So Elsberry punts after the safety. Return. Ball's picked up about the 40-yard line, returned about 5 yards. So Bowling Green will take over with the 2-0 baseball lead at the moment after Sean Yates couldn't get rid of the ball in the end zone and a safety occurred. So the defense back on the field looking to continue its good play. like they have these past few weeks.
Bowling Green is 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Callahan, nothing in the backfield. Pass to the far side, it's complete. Walker misses a tackle, spins out of it.
About a 13-yard gain on that. 1st down, Bowling Green.
Cameron Worley, the receiver there, again picks up the 1st down. Again, as Bowling Green drives now. Looking to put some more points on the board here. Backfield's empty for Callahan. Pass over the middle.
Oh, and he held it.
Complete.
He held it. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Make sure there's no flags on the field.
Wow.
Touchdown. It's official.
Catch. Yes, no flags in the play. That is official.
He fumbled that thing for 5 yards, but he finally pulled it in.
Sorry, did we get that gentleman's name on that catch?
No, I didn't. I was too busy watching the catch.
I missed that as well, as that was just an amazing catch.
Yeah, I hate to not give him the kudos that he deserves on that.
There's absolutely nothing you can do about that one. So 8-0 the score. 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Callahan going for 2. He's going to hand it straight up to Dave.
And he's in
for 2.
That makes it 10-0 Bowling Green with 5 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. And we're back.
So on April 6th, folks, please go ahead and get out and vote for Adam Burkemper. 16 years experience, a proven litigator, union-endorsed NRA member, born and raised in Troy, Missouri. He's endorsed by the UAW, AIF-CIO, Tri-County Labor Club, and Warrenton County Labor Club. This is paid for by the committee and elect for Adam Burkemper.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to community.
We are back.
Malik McPike with the return from the 10 takes a big hit at the 30-yard line. I'm sorry, that was Eddie. That was Eddie Bonstill with that return. Brings it up to the 30 for a nice return. As 4:54 left here in the 1st, Bowling Green already up 10-0 on Elsberry as they look to get some offense finally rolling here in this district game.
IndianHawks will be starting off 1st and 10 from between our 30 and 31-yard line.
Sean Yates and company in the shotgun. There's the snap and the pitch is in the near side. That's Damian Walker. He's going to lay one tackle and he's got his legs still moving. He's close to a 1st down.
I think he picked up about 9 yards. I think he's got another yard to go.
It's a great run there by Damian Walker. Absorbing tackles and keeping his feet moving. Give him about 8. 2nd and 2. First big play here for Elsberry.
That's the first good offensive play, yes. He just kind of bulled his way through there.
Sean Yates and company, 4 wide out, handoffs to Walker again, looking for some room in the middle.
Nowhere to go. Well, actually, I think they gave him about a half a yard on that. They're a 3rd down and a little over 1 yard to go for Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. They need to make this 1st down.
Yes, they do. The clock ticks here. This offense needs to get going. So again, 4 wide outs. Yates with Walker. Yates going to keep it himself this time, looking for the 1st.
He might have it.
That final push is going to give him the 1st down. Sean Yates going to pick up the 1st and about the 2-yard carry.
That's the first down for Elsberry Clopton tonight.
sir, you are correct there. Sean looks for a play from the sidelines.
Got to have the first one before you can get the second one. So just can't continue with these.
Huddle breaks, 4 wide out, split out. Yates and company takes the snap. Blitz coming straight up the middle. Yates going to get rid of the ball.
Oh!
Derek Taylor drops it.
Right
Incomplete.
in his gut, and he dropped it.
That was there in the bed basket. As Derek Taylor just could not hang on to that ball as Sean Yates was under pressure.
He's up 2nd and 10. They're on their own 43-yard line.
So Yates, 4 wide outs, takes the snap again. Pass to the near side here. Derek Taylor's got it. And the first
And a first down. He's pushed out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by 26. That is Kyle Horner.
So Yates and company. Again, 4 wide out set. The pitch outside. Walker's going to get it. Looking for some room. Takes on a tackle.
Yeah.
Not going to get anything. Looks like he's going to lose some yardage here.
He lost about 3 yards on that.
Pitch to Walker. Damian looking for a head of steam and just could not turn that corner. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13. 4 wide out spread again. Yates dropping back. Pass to the near side. That's Bonstell with the reception. Looking for some room.
He picked up a few yards.
7-yard gain for Eddie Bonstell, making this a manageable 3rd down here.
Got about 3rd and 6 to go. But they are into Bobcats territory now. 3rd and 6, and Clopton Elsberry is depending on the pass quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, they are, and that's one thing I think that they have an advantage against this Bowling Green team is Yates going to drop back to pass.
And it's blitzing.
Straight up the middle.
Almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted by Bowling Green, intended for Eddie Bonstell.
And it was almost intercepted by Cameron Worley.
Bowling Green brought the house, though, and didn't give Sean Yates a lot of time.
Brings up 4th and 6.
So here we are again, 4th down, 7, 1:39 left in the first quarter. Bowling Green leading 10-0.
Much need this 6 yards here.
Another blitz. Bowling Green is picked up, and the pass is incomplete.
So we're going to be turnover on downs to the Bobcats.
So another incompletion for Yates. As this team, again, looks to get something going here early. As they don't want this deficit to get too large here in Bowling Green and allow the Bobcats to take over this game.
One of the things I want to mention about this is the lack of Bowling Green fans here tonight.
I do agree with you there. Sitting down here in front of us, there's plenty of fans here. Oh,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they do have state softball going on.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
I'm sure a lot of people are heading for Springfield, right, or have been in Springfield today. I know.
Callahan pass to the near side here. That ball is dropped. That was intended for our touchdown score. That was number 20.
I can see where they could have called that a fumble. I wasn't seeing how well he had the ball, but he ran a couple of yards with it.
Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10 here for Callahan and the Bobcats.
Couple of wideouts on both sides.
Handoff straight to middle. There's Dieters.
They called it. Good grief, he yanked our kid down.
Flag on the play.
Hey, did you hear me, Ben?
Let's see, who is our tackler? Who got 15 on us? needs Gladney.
Yeah, there's a hold against the Bobcats.
That's going to null and void that last play. Holding will push them back.
They're back to about the
second and 20.
30-yard line, yeah.
So Callahan and company's got a little work to do in the first.
Second, about 18 to go. Back to pass.
Back to pass. Deep pass here. He's got a receiver.
Incomplete.
Dropped.
That could have been a touchdown.
On the coverage. And the receiver did have 2 steps on it. He brings that in and it's going to the house.
Yeah, I really can't.
20 Dieters who just burned McPike.
Garrett never moved. Never moved on that play. If he's not going to do it, get somebody.
So we have third and about 28 to go now. Or maybe it's 18. Long ways.
Callahan drops back to pass again. Pressure by Evans. Looking to bring him down.
And he's finally brought down, but he picked up several yards.
Picked up 7 yards, but it's going to bring up 4th down now.
Right. They still got a long ways to go. They still got about 13 yards to go for first down, so they're going to punt.
So Callahan out to punt.
Second time tonight.
Yeah, second time again. Good. The defense has played well so far here for Bowling Green.
The offense looked like it was starting to kick in on that last drive, but then it sputtered.
So the last 30 seconds here is it's a trick play.
That's a trick.
Pass play over the middle.
Oh!
And Genuine came up.
And we have a flag down, too.
That.
We got a flag here at midfield. That was almost intercepted.
From the sideline, I see Coach Bimbernett declining, waiting to see.
4th down, it's a decline the ball. Should get the ball.
So the penalty is decline.
I'm not sure what the penalty was.
You guys got the penalty for us? What was that one? Illegal formation.
Illegal formation, okay.
So illegal formation, that'll be a turnover on downs after the decline of the penalty. So again, the IndianHawks are going to get the ball.
35-yard line.
Yeah, the 35 of Bowling Green. As if there's a time to strike, it's now. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, Elsberry Clopton down by 10. Yates and company coming back out in the spread offense. Bonstell, Taylor, Martin, and McPike, the receivers. Walker in the backfield. There's the snap. Yates is going to roll out here to the near side.
He's looking for somebody.
He's got somebody down
the
field.
Not there.
Short.
Another, here's a flag.
Find out here.
This was thrown well after the pass was thrown.
Whose number are you looking for?
Looks like it's against Bowling Green.
Personal foul against Bowling Green. Looking.
I don't know. Was it roughing the passer? I was watching the pass. I didn't see. That's I'm thinking maybe they hit Yates after he threw the pass. But either way, that takes the ball down 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Well, we'll take any mental mistakes right now that Bowling Green's willing to make. If they want to,
get those yards however you can.
We'll take them. Anything to bring the momentum back on our side here. Is Yates going to drop
back
to
pass?
Another flag on the play. Let's see what we got now.
Those referees. False start.
So after 2 penalties to push us up 30 yards, 1 to push us back 5.
Those yellow flags out there must have poison ivy on them because the referees don't like keeping them in their pants right now.
That's one I've never heard, and I like that one. That's one I've never heard. That's a Kenny Masterson for you. So waiting on referees here to sort things out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on now.
Again, waiting to see if I can get any signs.
Right, I don't see anything going on. The referees are standing there looking over towards the far side.
19 seconds left on the clock. First and 15. Looks like they are going to fix the clock here. It is a clock issue. 21 seconds? Is that
They
what
gave
they
him
put?
21 seconds. Yeah, they added 2 seconds to the clock.
So 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Yates, 4 wide out spread, takes the snap,
Oh,
drops
blitz.
back. Blitz is coming. He's got Kyle Martin wide open. Incomplete
Just
pass.
off his fingertips.
So that was one of the players that I had an eye to watch on tonight. It's Kyle Martin, 13. Had a couple passes, brought back for a touchdown. So 2nd and 15 now. 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. As again, the IndianHawks look to swing momentum a little bit our way as the score sits at 10-0. So 4
Yeah,
wide out spread again.
They
Go
really
ahead,
need to
sir.
get this in here before the quarter. They need to establish something in the first quarter.
Dropping back to pass again. Pass to the near
Oh,
side. Looks to be some
miscommunication.
miscommunication with Bonstell as he was not out of his route yet.
He turned around after the ball went past him.
Another incompletion. 3rd and 15 now. So again, this passing game has really dominated so far, and we've had 2 completions.
Yeah, the Bobcats have given Clopton Elsberry some pretty good field position here. They need to capitalize on this.
Yates and company. Drops back to pass again. Pass to the near side. Taylor's got it. It's only
And
going to pick up about 5
right.
yards and bring him to the original
brings up
first down.
4th and about 9 or 10.
So you go for it once again here on 4th down. Bowling Green made mistakes. They gave you ball.
Exactly.
They gave you the ball, and that's been the first completion
Of this drive, yes.
Yeah, since getting the ball in such good field position.
Yeah, they started off with the ball on the 20, and now they've got it about the 19. So after a full set of downs, they've only gained 1 yard.
Yates and company. He's got 4 wide out splits. Yates coming in. Pass again.
Oh,
Taylor's
he's got it. He's got it.
He's got the first down. Looks to be short of the touchdown, but Derek Taylor makes a big catch there.
4 seconds remaining in the quarter, so they'll get one. They'll get one play in.
Yes, they will.
But he's down to the 1 yard line, maybe the 2 yard line, but he's down right on it. That was one heck of a catch.
So maybe that'll spark something here in senior Derek Taylor. So he could be playing his last game here. So it brings up 1st and goal now from the 2. It's Yates and company looks to pound this ball in. Yates, he's gonna keep
he's
it.
tackled in the backfield big time. So now they're back to about the 8 or 9 yard line, still 2nd and goal now.
It's going to bring us to the end of our first quarter here. Class 2 district football, your Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks 0, Bowling Green Bobcats 10.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many community for such a overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports.
Here in Bowling Green, 2nd and goal from the 2 yard line as Elsberry Clopton lines up. Yates is going to pass the ball over the middle. It's almost picked off there. Kyle Martin, the intended target.
What was that, 32, I think, was the defender?
And it's Michael Stark,
Michael Stark.
sophomore. So third and goal here, and we have only seen one attempt to run here
Right.
within the 10-yard line. So
Their run wasn't working earlier in the game, but now the passing isn't working very often. I think they need to try a run here. But I think they're from the 8-yard line, I believe. Like I said, it's hard to tell right now from our vantage point.
Yates
Back
back
to
to
pass.
pass. Gonna pass at the far side. Incomplete again. Intended for Taylor. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Fourth and goal inside the 10-yard line, and the IndianHawks can't capitalize.
Yeah, when you get gifts from the Bobcats like this, you have to capitalize on them. We have a timeout on the field.
So timeout, Elsberry here. And before we go to break, I just want to remind you guys, on November 6th, Miss Carla Kirpash Elsberry has been putting people first. She is deeply committed to the people of Lincoln County, thus willing to rise to the challenge of approving the Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk's office. Vote for Carla Kirpash Elsberry on November 6th. This is paid for by the people for Carla Kirpash Elsberry. So before the timeout ends, we'll stay right here in Bowling Green with you. Again, after the first quarter here, just to bring you some quick things, Sean Yates has 4 completions, and Damian Walker's touched the ball 5 times. So, something's got to happen here with Coach Burnett and the coaches to realize that we need a new game plan, that things just aren't going our way. Bowling Green's brought a lot of pressure, put a lot of pressure on Sean tonight.
Yeah, there's been a lot of pressure from the defensive line.
There hasn't been, last Bowling Green game, Sean was given a lot of time. The catches just weren't there. This game, he's not given hardly any time at all to pass. As they're going to line up again to pass here. Fourth and goal here. Drops back, rolls out to the far side, looking for somebody.
Intercepted.
That pass is intercepted. Pass intended for Derek Taylor, and that ball is intercepted.
It was intercepted right at the goal line. And I can't see who intercepted it. Can't see their numbers.
Well, we wish to give that young man credit for that interception, but that's going to be a turnover. He didn't make the mistake of coming out of the end zone. So this will be deep inside their own territory for Callahan and company. Trying to find a good spot for us here. They appear to be on the 6. So Callahan and the Bobcats will have a lot of field to work with here as they look to add to their score.
Yeah,
Again,
they have about 94 yards to go.
just cannot capitalize on mistakes by Bowling Green. That's going to be the name of the game right now. It's the name of the first half so far.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Bowling Green's been giving them chances, and they just haven't been capitalizing on them. And we have another timeout.
So another timeout on the field gives me another opportunity to remind you that, again, on November 6th, that Adam Burkemper to get out and vote for him. He's a fifth-generation farmer, 16 years of practicing law. Vote for Adam on November 6th for Circuit Judge. Adam has the experience, ambition, and determination to work hard for the people of Pike and Lincoln County. This is union endorsed and paid for by the committee to elect Adam Burkemper. We'll be right back here from Bowling Green as the Bobcats are up 10-0 on Elsberry.
These days, the concept of
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay.
And we are back. Bowling Green.
Hands the ball straight up the gut. No gain on the play.
He doesn't want to play defense. They keep him out.
So again, second down now. Callahan hands the ball off straight up the middle. And Walker and Genowine are the tacklers on the play.
He's got close to a first down. I don't think he's got it, though. He's close. Up, now they're giving him the first down.
So they will give him a first.
So Bowling Green continues this drive, 1st and 10 from about the 16-yard line.
Callahan is going to hand the ball off. That's Dade up the middle, and there's no room for him.
He's tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, that's number 38, Avery Hall, littlest guy on the defense out there right now. Got in there and took Dade down for a loss. The second and long now.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 2nd and 14 or 15. So again, Clopton Elsberry's defense has really been stepping up.
And this defense is given all the opportunities here.
Middle.
Callahan's got a gain up the middle.
Big gain. He's up. He's got a 1st down, I believe.
Yeah, he does. So Callahan up the middle for a 1st down.
All right.
Walker's going to catch up to him.
But give me everything you got for the next 20, 34 minutes. All right? Everything you got. Hey, there's no way that little turd can press on you on the line. When he gets his hands on you, flip him on his.
Callahan and company puts a man in motion. The ball is handed off to Dade up the middle, and again, no room there.
Yeah, he gained maybe a yard.
Let's go.
58. Not sure who got 58. And 60. Oh, is that Colby? 60. Kaplan's on the side. That was 65. Riley Walker's the other tackler on the play there.
Looks like the gain 2, so that's 2nd and 8.
Again, man in motion. Ball's
Ball's
fumbled by
fumbled.
Dade. And Evans is there to clean him up, make sure he doesn't get to pick that ball up and go anywhere.
Brings up 3rd down and about 12 or 13.
So a big 3rd down here. Bowling Green shown that they won't go for it. So you got to stop them here.
He's going to be better if you send him.
This defense has really come to play in these last
Yes,
this
they
first
have.
half.
Send Colby.
Again,
Back to pass.
back to pass.
Pressure on him.
Pressure on Yates. Looks like he's close to the 1st down. He's going to have it before he's finally pushed out of bounds by Damian Walker. As Callahan makes that broken play, and he's going to get the 1st down.
At the 45, so they're only 5 yards away from getting back into Clopton Elsberry territory.
9:13, the clock is stopped. 1st down now.
See if he's ready to go. If he ain't, then you just keep doing what you're doing.
Callahan hands off to Dade. Dade
Oh,
straight
there
up
he
the
goes.
gut, and he's got a big hole.
Oh,
He's
look at
off
him
to
go.
the sideline. He's at the 20, 10, touchdown.
Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Khalil Dade just showed up out of nowhere there and outran the entire Elsberry IndianHawk defense for a large touchdown run, putting the score to 16-0. 9:01 left here in the 1st half.
That was a 55-yard run with hardly anybody touching him.
Yeah, Khalil Dade just kind of disappeared in that mix there and kept his legs moving, showed up, and it was gone down the sideline.
So they're going for 2 points.
Yates is going to give it right back to him, straight up the gut. And the 2-point is good, as that'll now bring the score to 18-0. The Bowling Green Bobcats on top here in Bowling Green.
With 9:01 remaining in the 1st half.
Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do.
And we are back.
Bowling Green kicks the ball off here. Looks like that's Bonstell, the returner, McPike. McPike's got it. He's
Look
got
at him
his
go.
hand.
Look
He's
at him
got
go. Look
50.
at him
Eddie
go.
Bonstell past the 30,
He's
25,
gotta make it.
20, 15, 10, 5.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Clopton, Elsberry.
IndianHawks.
Eddie
No
Bonstel.
flags on the play. Eddie
Beautiful.
Bonstel turns on the Jets, got a seal blocker on the 45-yard line, and he was gone.
Beautiful punt or kickoff run back.
That's how you answer.
All right, come on, let's see if we can.
That's how you answer
Maybe.
after a missed
Right.
opportunity.
Maybe that'll be the spark they need.
Man, that kid's got some wheels. As soon as he got a block, he was gone. Eddie Bonstel, folks. Whew. It's about an 80-yard kickoff return.
Yes, it was.
That was a great return by Eddie. So it's going to go for the first score of the night.
Looking forward to see him run in the next couple of years.
I believe Eddie's only a sophomore.
That's what it says here.
So we'll see him again, like you said, a couple years. Yates going to go for 2. Walker in the backfield. He's going to pitch it to him. Damian looking for the edge. He's not going to get there. Brought down short. But after that score, that's going to bring it to 18-6 with 8:46 left here in the first half.
A commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back after an exciting kickoff return from Eddie Bonstel. 8:46 remaining in the half. Score is now Bobcats 18, the IndianHawks 6, as the IndianHawks prepare to kick off to the Bobcats, and let's hope they don't let that happen to them.
Yeah, that's no joke. Let's be sure to corral this as Martin kicks the ball off here. He'll return about the 20-yard line. So he's got the outside.
Oh.
This looks dirty.
Oh,
As again, he's past half field, and is he going to be
Still
dragged out
going.
of bounds? So flags on the play.
We have
big
holding.
return.
But there's holding. So all of that run is coming back.
So again, another break on our side.
Another gift from the Bobcats. They need to capitalize on this. Hold them in 4 downs, not let them go anywhere, and then get the ball back in good field position and run this thing in again. Make this back to a ball game before the half is over.
So the ball's brought all the way back
To about
where
the
play-
32-yard line.
where the play occurred here. So no return on that play for Bowling Green. So the Bobcats from the 21 going to take over here. Callahan and team's going to put a man in motion. He's going to give the ball to him. Out to the near side here. Big hit there.
Big hit. Oh, man.
Eddie Bonstel.
My neck hurts right now just seeing that hit.
That young man just came to play. Eddie Bonstel came up and leveled Callahan. Callahan and company back on here as folks are fired up here in Bowling Green for this district game. As Callahan's going to give the ball off straight to the gut, and again he's going to be wrapped up in the middle because there's no room in that middle of that defense.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
65 hops off the end of that pile.
They
there.
did get enough for the first down.
So first down, Bowling Green.
From their own 44-yard line.
Callahan's got 3 split out near side here. One goes in motion. He's going to get the ball to him right up the middle.
There we go. Good tackle.
Walker wraps him up.
Brought
brings
down
him
after
down.
a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Damian Walker by far is leading this defense this first half, guys.
Yes, he is.
He has been a workhorse in the middle, missing his counterpart Trevor Anthony this week due to other activities. It's a big loss again for this team. Already short guys, already a small roster, and missing a senior player is always going to be tough. Callahan and company takes the snap, empty backfield, bubble screen out to the near side here, looking for a block. It's going to be dragged out.
Why are we playing so soft, too? Why
So,
7 yards?
Some of these
Indian
fans down
Hawk.
here in front of us are wanting a penalty.
yeah, got a player down on the near side here. That's Martin.
I got a kid sitting there talking to you right now, number 6, say he's crying like a baby.
Brings up 3rd down and about 4 to go. Indian Hawks need to hold him here.
Yes, they do. 11 in motion for Bowling Green. Callahan's keeping this one up the middle, though, and he's got some room.
1st down and
So
plenty
he's going to
more.
break a tackle, but Taylor's going to hold on to him and bring him down. Not after the 1st down, but he does save the touchdown.
Yeah, they're into Indian Hawks territory now. They have 1st and 10 at the Indian Hawks 36-yard line. So they're moving the ball.
So Bowling Green, again, 7 minutes left here in the 1st half, up 18-6. Callahan's going to keep it straight up the middle again, looking for blockers.
And we
There's a
have
flag on the play
Flag
as
looks
well.
like probably a hold.
That's definitely going to be a hold there in the middle. The ball's going to come back. We'll await the call from the referees here. Again, it is holding.
Cindy, tell Johnston to send Jacob out for Sauce, because Sauce must have got
6 is Cameron Worley.
Are you kidding me?
All right, so we've got still 1st down.
So 1st and 20. So again, this Elsberry defense has been holding them this entire game so far. Bowling Green continues to move the ball. Callahan, empty backfield, drops back to pass, got a man over the middle.
Oh,
And it's
geez.
caught. Going to go in for a touchdown.
That's
17.
Number 17.
Deontay Fleming. As Malik McPike just got beat there.
Yes, he did. That was a beautiful pass and a beautiful catch.
So 6:38 left here in the 1st half. 45-yard touchdown pass. Callahan to Fleming. Got to take some of the wind out of the sails after that big Bonstell return. As Bowling Green continues to put points on the board here.
Sitting there looking in. The whole team's looking in, see if they're going to. I'm sure they're going for 2. They have every other time in this game. So I'm sure that's what they're going to do. I guess they're just taking a little longer to get the play in.
Callahan and company go for 2 here. He's going to hold it.
Holding
straight
on
up the
to
gut.
it.
And he's
And
in.
he's in.
Carlson Callahan, 2-point conversion is good. 6:38 left here in the 1st half. The Bowling Green Bobcats have extended their lead 26-6 here in Bowling Green. On November 6th, vote for Carla Kirpash Elsberry for Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. Carla's professional experience, education, and her diligence in making sure work is done timely and correctly qualifies her to serve in this office. She graduated from St. Charles Community College with high honors. She served as a law office administrator and legal assistant for 14 years. She has the integrity, leadership, and vision to improve the office of circuit clerk. This was paid for by Carla Kirpash Elsberry for the people. Again, here in Bowling Green, Missouri, Class II district football between the Elsberry Indian Hawks and the Bowling Green Bobcats. You're listening to the Elsberry Indian Sports Network. Jacob Brown here alongside Kenny Masterson. And if there's one thing I've been impressed with, it has been the defense that has showed up tonight for this Elsberry team. And if there's been a disappointment, it's been that high-flying offense that we've watched a lot of weeks this year, Kenny.
Yeah, that's right. They're just not here to play, it doesn't seem like. And the Bobcats are.
So Bowling Green's going to kick the ball off. Again, our last kickoff was quite exciting as Eddie Bonstell picked the ball up, turned the Jets on, found a corner, and took it to the house for the first scores for Elsberry as they'll look to get momentum coming here. Here's the kickoff again. The ball is going to roll.
Bonstell's
Bonstell's going to pick it up again and look for some blockers, and he's got some again, and he's onto the outside, but he's going to step out of bounds.
not the 35-yard line. About the 33, I guess, is where they're going to spot it.
This will be a 13-yard return for Bonstell. So
He had turned the corner, and if he had just gotten one more block, he could have done the exact same thing again. But he didn't get that block. So let's just see before the first half runs out. Let's see if we can, the IndianHawks can get some offense going.
In 6 minutes here left in the first half, Elsberry did defer, so they will receive the second half kickoff. So points on the board before half could be big in a swing this time. So Elsberry is going to take over from the 33. Yates got 3 receivers set. Damien's in the backfield with him. Drop back to pass.
A lot of pressure.
Down, a lot of pressure. Ball is overthrown. Derek Taylor.
He was unimpeded coming in on him. And we have a flag down.
There is a flag on the play.
Let's see what this is. I didn't see who threw it.
Neither did I. Watching the middle there.
Oh, defensive hold.
So defensive holding. Receivers trying to get off the line there, and these undersized corners looking for any advantage they could get. Caught. So that's going to move the ball up for Elsberry once the referees understand what happened here. Seems to be a bit of confusion.
So there's...
So that's going to be an automatic
Yeah,
first down. Bring the ball to the 42.
Yeah, but it's an automatic first down, so...
So Yates pass to the far side. Pass behind Genuine as it's incomplete. Again, that was number 3, Justin Genuine. The pass was thrown behind him. It's going to bring up second now.
Just couldn't hold on to it. It was spin around. It was behind him, but he just couldn't keep the grab on it.
Coach is always told me growing up. Touch it, grab it to catch. That one should have been brought in. So here we are.
Second 10.
It's like another four receiver split for Elsberry. Walker, the long man in the backfield, Yates.
Now they're running. Going nowhere. He lost a couple yards on that.
He's going to get nothing on that play.
We're going to have third and 11 now.
Very players short to get upstairs. So third down now. 11. Sean Yates and company looking to get their third first down in the entire first half here. Not including penalty.
Right. Yeah, they've gotten more penalties than they have moving the ball.
Absolutely they have. So again, four wide out set for Yates and company. Yates.
We got flags down.
Delay a game on Elsberry. Timeout was called.
Now they're getting ready to delay a game on IndianHawks.
So delay a game on IndianHawks. Pushing back 5 yards. Bringing up a longer third down here. 5:34.
Third down about 16.
Yeah, this is to see what's going on here with Elsberry. Pushing back 5. Third and 16 now. Yates. 4 receivers set. Takes a snap. Bowling Green's coming. He's going to get the ball off.
Anderson, he dropped it.
Drop it.
I thought that was Deonta Fleming. I thought he had that ball. But it brings up fourth down.
So fourth down now. Pierce punt team's going to come in here. Sean Yates field. Again, two first downs the entire first half for Elsberry has the only help they've gotten tonight has been the Bobcats. Those mistakes have not been capitalized on. It looks like Lucas is going to be back to boom this ball away. snap, and get the ball off. Ball's going to pass the 50. The Bowling Green player's going to pick it up, and he's going to
run it in.
Lucas, the last one.
Unbelievable.
Elsberry Clopton paid no attention to that punt. The Bowling Green player just picked the ball up and took off. And that's a touchdown. And that's going to bring the score to 32-6 in the first half. As again, we're talking about opportunities, not taking advantage of them. There's another one.
I can't believe it. Everybody standing there looking at the ball, one of the Bowling Green Bobcats had the vision to pick the ball up and go with it.
Did exactly what he's always taught to do. So
always keep running until you hear a whistle stopping you. And right up the middle, untouched.
Dade up the middle for two. So that's going to bring the 34-6 here in Bowling Green as Elsberry Clopton looks to answer. 5:13 left in the first half.
It may not require a textbook, but it's still valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's whole education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely.
And we are back for the Bowling Green Bobcats kickoff after their touchdown. Squib kick.
Squib kick near side here. Barnstell's going to pick it up. Take down the sideline and jump out of bounds. No room there.
Looks like he came out about the 32-yard line.
10-yard return here. Things are a bit somber on the Elsberry sideline after that run back touchdown. I don't know what you call it. You call it brain lapse. Call it.
Yeah.
Not thinking. You call it laziness. But nobody went to that ball on that last punt.
All they had to do was reach down and touch down and it was dead. But a Bobcat picked it up and took it in. So right now, just as much as anything, Clopton Elsberry is beating themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, opportunities have been there all night. None have been taken care of. So Yates drops pack.
Oh yeah. Pass interference there.
Yeah.
He was tripped up.
Pass intended for Kyle Martin. The cornerback was hanging all over him off the line, and after about 12 yards, he tripped the receiver up, and the flag was thrown. That's going to be pass interference from the Bobcats. So we'll move the ball forward again. Here's opportunity.
Exactly. Here's the opportunity. Here's another first down given to you by Bowling Green. They didn't play to get this first down. It's given to them. They need to take advantage of this. There's still a whole other half of the game to play. This game is not over.
No, not at all. The way this defense played tonight. There's plenty of options. Pass to the outside. Martin's going to pick that ball up. Gained about 5 yards on the bubble screen to Martin. So again, a little bit faster pace here might help them. But again, this Bobcat team needs to take advantage of these smaller outside corners.
I think they only gave 3 yards on that.
Straight up the gut.
So second down and 7. I think they only gave 3 yards on that.
Pass incomplete intended for Pike. Just got turned around out there.
Brings up third down and about 7.
So another completion for Sean Yates. Again, he's just going to looking for something. One catch could really change the momentum of this entire game. Thought the momentum would shift with that touchdown, but Airs are blown out of this.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything in the Elsberry Clopton team right now.
Yates back to pass. Looking for some
running.
He's break a tackle. He's got a lot of yards. He's past the 35. He's brought down.
Brought down around the 24-yard line. So there was a good play.
So Sean Yates is gonna get the third first down of the evening for the Indian Hawks.
That wasn't given to them on penalties. Yes.
Was not given to them on penalties. So first and 10, 25-yard line here. Yates back to pass.
And I see penalty flags are out.
Flags on the field. Pass incomplete to Eddie Bonstell. Probably movement early.
That's what I was thinking. Looks like it's from the line.
Looks like an illegal shift, illegal formation.
5-yard penalty. First and 15.
Opportunities have been there. Opportunities are taken away. Offense back on the field here. Sean Yates, four wide out set. Drops back to pass once again. Passing to the end zone. He's got Martin just over the fingertips. Kyle Martin. Another incompletion here.
Third and 15
as again it's somber here on the Elsberry side as nothing's really gone. Nothing's gotten going here in this first half. Again.
No, they've had a few good plays, but that's all that's been happening. A few good plays interspersed here amongst the first half.
Second and 15.
3:40 remaining in the half.
Sean Yates. There's some movement in the front line. Looks like they're going to get those 5 yards back on that hard count.
Yep.
All sides on the Bobcats.
Second and 10. Again, opportunities.
Team breaks huddle back to the line here. Press defense. Yates and company.
Oh, geez.
There's
now the flags all over the place. They're just exchanging.
That's going to be 5 more on us as Eddie Bonstell appears to take off too early. So 5 yards up, 5 yards back, and the penalty roulette continues here. So again, the clock has not moved. 3:40 again, still left in this first half.
Yeah, they've started about 4 plays here, and the clock hasn't moved yet.
No, sir. It's, again, second and 15 now. Let's see if these teams can sit still and snap the ball as they finally do. And Yates can drop back to pass over the middle. Again, the receiver's tripped up. There's no flags on the play. Kyle Martin was the intended target there.
Not sure why there wasn't any flag on that.
So another incompletion. Third and 15 now.
Clock actually got to run that time, down to 3:34. Got 6 seconds off of it.
Elsberry Clopton looking for a first down. There's the snap. Bowling Green brings the house. Ball's off.
Oh, that was up for grabs.
And it's
He's
a
got
catch.
it. He's got
That's
it.
going to be a catch. Is that Malik McPike?
He's down around the 2 or 3 yard line.
So Malik McPike fights off a defender there. That ball's inside the 5? What's that down to?
Yeah, they're down around the 2 or 3 yard line.
So it's say the 4. So that's a 21-yard completion to Malik McPike for another first down. Only the 4th of the game here.
I think that's a very short 4 yards there.
Yeah, I'm going off the scoreboard there.
Right. And I'm looking at the ball. That's more like about the 2.5 or 3.
Yates takes the snap.
He's going to run it
Looking
in.
for the draw.
He's got it. Oh.
Looking for it. He's across
He's
the
in.
line.
He's
Touchdown, Sean Yates. Woo! Boy.
That actually is that's the first productive offensive drive that they've had.
If you want to call it that, we will call it that.
Yeah.
After the penalties back and forth,
I'm using the term very loosely.
we will call that success as 2:58 left here in the first half. 34-12 now is our score. That's a big one for Elsberry, and it could be a momentum changer going into the second. As we'll go for 2 here.
Yeah, they still almost 3 minutes left in the first half. They need to get these 2 points here, and then again hold Bowling Green.
Here's the snap, pitch to Walker here, looking to get to the pylon. And he's going to be brought down short once
Nope,
again.
didn't make it.
So, after a wild drive here in Bowling Green, Elsberry's offense finally puts one on the board here. Hometown Bowling Green up 34 on your visiting Indians 12.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back with Elsberry Clopton kicking off.
Ball's going to return to the 30, brought past the 30-yard line. Looks like he's trying to be wrapped up. He's still moving on the far sideline. And he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds, and not after a good return and after he passes midfield, giving the Bobcats great field position.
They were all over him, but they couldn't bring him down.
So this is going to be 2:48 left here in the first half as, again, the best part about this game so far has been this defense of the IndianHawks. If we can have one more stop before half, this game isn't necessarily unreachable. It's, again, down 22.
No, the IndianHawks defense is the only reason that the IndianHawks still have any kind of a chance in this game. I'm just hoping the fog doesn't get too bad.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit worse there on field level, as you can tell at home.
We have a stoppage in play here. I'm not really sure why.
Never mind.
Oh, there, I see a penalty flag down back there. Too many men on the field. IndianHawks. A 5-yard penalty. So now it'll be first and 5.
So Bowling Green takes the snap, the handoff straight off the middle. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down. Not sure who our tackler was there on the far side, but does not matter as that Bobcat run results in a first down here.
First and 10 from about the IndianHawks 31-yard line. Clock is running with 2:37. Up the middle again.
Callahan cut that to the outside there. Going to be pushed out of bounds. But again, the Bobcats are going to pick up a first down here. So two plays, two first downs, and that's half of what Elsberry Clopton has here in this first half.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. Going to go to Bowling Green, I believe. There's a man down on the far side.
Okay, I was going to say, that looked like an official timeout there. Can't tell who that is.
Appears to be. It's an IndianHawk player.
Yeah, I see a white jersey.
Yeah, these windows don't help us much.
No, I used Windex on them. Now they're just streaked dirt instead of caked dirt.
So they're helping him to his feet here, get your number. Looks like Malik
McPike.
Yeah, it's Malik McPike holding the stomach. Looks like the wind knocked out of him there. He'll hobble off to the side of the field. Possibly. Again, this the depth of this Indian roster is its biggest weakness. As you can tell, and we talked about last week in Montgomery County, the depth just isn't there to keep it, to sustain a high-powered team the entire game. Come the fourth quarter, you're toast.
They're having to play every play, offense and defense, and then they get hit hard like that, and they're already tired.
They're not doing themselves any favors there necessarily. So, folks, we encourage you to help out this program as much as possible as it looks to grow in the future. As Callahan takes the snap here. He's going to hand the ball off straight up the middle.
Looks like they're down to about the 5-yard line, maybe.
Dylan Huber was the carrier there. And again, another first down here for Bowling Green.
Bring up first and goal.
So first and goal here is this, this defense not been able to stop that run yet. Callahan and company come out once again. Handoff is again straight up the gut.
And
this time
he's in there.
Take it in.
Touchdown, Bowling Green. Another one. 2:04 remaining in the first half. At this point, 40-12. So this game's starting to get out of hand.
Dylan Huber, the senior, with that rushing touchdown here is again, as Kenny told you, 40-12, 2:04 left here in the first half.
And he's in.
Is good as well. So that's going to bring our score 42-14, Bowling Green on top. 2:04 left here.
Actually, the score is
first half.
Actually, the score is 42-12.
I'm sorry, 42-12. So again, that's our score here. 4:02 left in the first half. And again, folks, one last reminder: Adam Burkemper, for circuit judge for Lincoln and Pike County. Adam has tried hundreds of cases and the experience necessary to be the next circuit judge of the 45 Judicial Circuit. This is union endorsed. Adam is a proven litigator. Vote for Adam November 6th. Check him out on the Facebook page, Burkemper for Justice. This is paid for by the committee of Adam Burkemper. Again, this game is getting out of hand here as 2:04 left here in the first half, and Bowling Green is putting it to Clopton 42-12. Kenny, thoughts?
Well, I don't know. The IndianHawks doesn't look like they came to play.
No, I will agree with you here. I mean, again, a tough loss last week. That kicks him to go out of bounds. A tough loss last week against Montgomery County. I mean,
but you can't let that affect you for the next week.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I have zero excuses for any of these guys or coaches or staff right now. The only thing I want these guys to do is just realize that there's 4 or 5 seniors on this field, that it's their last football game that they might ever play. And you might want to leave it on this field tonight here in Bowling Green tonight, whether that score end 42-12 or 70-12.
That's right.
That's one thing that if these boys could realize, this could be their last game, whether they decide to play at the next level or not. So if there's a time to leave it on the field, it's tonight. And 42-12 will show and bring out the adversity in these young men. So we'll see what's going on here. Is John Yates going to drop back to pass? He's going to pass it to Kyle Martin.
Okay.
And we're gonna see what's going to go on here. As that pass was completed to Kyle Martin over the middle, and he took a big shot.
Big hit.
Helmet-to-helmet play there. And coaches Burnett on the sidelines, extremely upset. The officials are coming over here to talk, it looks like, as we'll try to hear the official call. Bear with us. So again, this is a helmet-to-helmet play.
Helmet to helmet.
Targeting, that kid's got to go.
So we're waiting to see the final. What's going to go on here? So that's a penalty from where it
Penalty from the
occurred.
40.
Gotta go. There's no way he stays on the field.
And that put him across the 50-yard line.
It appears to be about a 20.
Who was that? Was that number 8? It was Kaleo that did that?
Yeah, it was clear. Hey, that's a college rule, I guess, is what they're saying.
What?
It's not a big deal.
So back here in Bowling Green, after that big hit, we're waiting to see kind of what's going on here. I'm listening, and so it's a helmet-to-helmet hit. This isn't college, so the player's not ejected from the game. I believe he's been given a talk to, and at least a warning, you would think, for player safety alone. So Kyle Martin's all right. Sean Yates is going to drop back to pass here. Looks over the middle again. The ball is complete. It's getting foggy down there on that field. That's Malik McPike on that reception. About a 7-yard pickup there. And timeout on the field.
But it's his first personal foul, so if he gets another one, then that should be an ejection. I think, isn't it?
So again, 1:27 left here in the first half. 42-12, Bowling Green on top. Things a bit somber again here on the sidelines, and not sure how to handle some things on the field. Again, Kyle Martin took a big helmet-to-helmet hit. It's being discussed, what should that happen? High school sports, I would think, would carry it very similar to what college does, and go ahead and tell that guy he needs to have a seat. Just involved for just player safety overall. I mean, that should be the number one thing in this game, and I don't know if it's going to be upheld here tonight. So we'll continue
I
to
don't
keep an
think
eye
it's
on
going to.
that. 2nd and 3 here for Elsberry Clopton. Again, no excuses. It's been a tough game tonight. Been a tough first half, as this game is nowhere near being over yet. 1:27 remaining. Sean Yates in a split formation. Back to pass under a lot of pressure.
Oh,
Had to get rid of the ball.
right. Yeah, he's limping out there.
Derek Taylor doesn't seem to be at his best right now as he's limping across the field. So Sean Yates looking to, again, missing a big target tonight, and Anthony, who had other senior activities to take care of within the school. Derek Taylor doesn't seem to be 100% tonight. 2 of his top guys and the running game that's been absent. There is no running game tonight. So 1:23 left in the first. 3rd down here. Sean Yates. Play action, going to roll out, looking for something, going to get rid of the ball and get out of bounds. Salvage this 4th down. So, again, a lot going on the sidelines down there. So 4th down here.
About 2 yards to go.
I heard short week. Was that supposed to be a handoff? Did you hear that, Chad?
Yates, again, a spread formation. Walker's with him in the backfield. Yates back to pass again, looking for a receiver. Slings the ball. Malik McPike on the reception. 1st down. 1st down, out of bounds. 1:11 left here in the first half. So 1st and 10 IndianHawks now after that completion. 15-yard completion for the 1st down here.
They're down to the 20-yard line. 1:11 remaining in the first half.
Yates again, dropping back to pass.
A lot of pressure.
Pass over the middle, nothing there.
A lot of pressure. He's getting up holding his left hand.
Sean Yates, no time to pass there. 1:06 remaining.
Did you guys see the corner blitz
red formation once again. Damian in the backfield. Yates back to pass.
Passing into
Going
the
for
end
the
zone.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Malik McPike with the touchdown.
Make sure there's no flags.
Nope, no flags on the play.
'Cause I saw some pushing off from both sides.
Yes, but the refs let them play that through. So that's a touchdown, Malik McPike, bringing the score to 42-18 with 1 minute left remaining.
See if they can get this into the end zone on their two-point conversion and get up to almost half the score.
So it's an 18-yard strike. Yates to McPike as Malik McPike, the junior, stepped up here as, again, seniors Taylor and Anthony. Taylor's not having a great game, and Trevor Anthony's gone. So going for two here. Sean Yates gonna roll to the near side here, looking for it. Gonna dive for it, and they're
He's
gonna
in.
give it to him. 2-point is good. So that could be a big help here and momentum swing going into the second half, as that brings the score 42-20. The Bobcats still on top here. 1 minute remaining here in the first half, and we'll be back after this.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Back here in Bowling Green, 1 minute left here in the second half. The ball's going to roll. It's going to be picked up around the 25-yard line. Bowling Green looked to return the ball. It's finally brought down after the 30-yard line. Again, Martin's going to make the tackle after the kick there. And again, 53 seconds left here in the first half. Bowling Green up 42-20. Elsberry will get the ball after the first half, so this defensive series here in this last minute is big.
No, the defense has been playing pretty well most of this first half, so let's just see if they can continue. They need to hold them here.
So Callahan and company takes the snap. It's an option to the outside. Callahan got some room, and he's going to be brought down there.
I believe he's got the first down.
He may have a first down, but that young man, was that McPike? Or was that Taylor? No, that was Malik McPike who made that tackle there as Callahan was looking for the edge. Malik McPike's starting to show up here on the stat sheets as he's been the leading receiver here in the first half. There's the snap. And that, again, big gain first down for Callahan.
2 runs, two first downs.
So 2 runs, 2 first downs. As the clock ticks, it looks like it's going to start here after this first down. So
And they set the ball, so it should be
ticked at
running.
35. Bowling Green moving fast here, already crossed midfield. There's a snap. Callahan's back to pass. He's going to float one over the middle. And that
Intercepted.
ball picked off. Sean Yates with the interception, playing Hawk at safety. And Sean Yates comes up big with that interception.
20 seconds to go. They need to get that thing in the end zone. 42-20. If they can get 6 more points.
So Yates and company, 20 seconds. 1 timeout left. Bowling Green with 2. Ball set deep in IndianHawk territory.
About the 25-yard line.
25, yeah. So we'll see what staff has in store to get this done and get out of this first half.
He's running it.
He's running it
Right up the middle.
gut. Damian Walker
Wow.
with the carry.
That was a 0-yard gain. Clock is running 2-1, and that is the end of the first half here in Bowling Green, where the Bowling Green Bobcats are leading the Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks by a score of 42-20. We'll be back for the second half.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you've answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your health care needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better health care. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. You know the people pulling this.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy,
You know the people pulling the strings are you.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
And we are back on the air. Have about 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining until they kick off for the second half. And it is getting awful foggy here tonight. We can barely see the other side of the field. So I don't know how well, I was going to say, looking up into the camera here, you guys aren't going to see much of anything happening on the other side of the field. So we'll just try to describe it the best we can. But the first half was not pretty, not for the Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks. They had several opportunities given to them by Bowling Green, and they didn't seem to capitalize on hardly anything. They do have the score right now, 42-20. But that's only because they were able to get some good plays in there. They had a few good plays interspersed among the rest of them. And now teams are heading back onto the field. Elsberry Clopton's going to be receiving to start this second half. So maybe they can capitalize on a little bit of momentum here. 51 seconds remaining until they kick off. But Elsberry Clopton's defense had been looking very good for the most part.
So, welcome back here again, folks. Kenny keeping you company. Jake back with you. Some updates here after halftime. Senior Matthew Dugan's going to sit out the rest of this one. You see him down there getting hugs from the sidelines. He's toughed it out as long as he can, and so he's going to have to sit out the rest of this game. 45 Damian Walker's going to slide in at guard. Running back will figure out as we start here the second half. As the ball is, it's going to be hard to keep track of here, folks, as you see the fogs rolled in here. Pretty not very good sight lines here from the press box. So we'll see what the IndianHawks do at running back as, again, number 75 and a leader on this team, Matthew Dugan's going to have to sit the rest of this game out. Number 3 as well, Justin Genowine, shoulders just not cooperating in this game, so he's going to sit out as well. He'll return next season for this IndianHawk football team. So let's get some
I'm looking forward to seeing him next year.
I am as well. So it looks like number 22, Bonstell, is going to be in the backfield here, start the second half. There's a snap. We're going to pitch to Bonstell.
Oh!
Looking for a block, and he's going to get nothing.
Lose a couple of
Get
yards.
Back to the line. Bonstell got no help there and no blockers. No yards on his first carry here.
Now they lost about 1 or 2 yards on that. Brings up second at about 12.
All right, so we're going to bring in the second half, folks. Bear with us here as, again, Elsberry Clopton undermanned, undersized, and a few more injuries tonight. So they're going to limp through this second half, but, again, they're going to give it all they got. As Yates going to take the snap. Again, hand off to Bonstell. Straight up the gut. He's got room. He
there you go.
spins
He
off
rolls
a tackle.
off. He's going.
He's got his wheels rolling. He's past the 40 and brought down around the 20-yard line. Is there a flag on the play?
There should be a flag if there's not.
Very difficult to see right here. Did the back judge get it? It looks like there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that'd be a horse collar.
Yeah, we'll wait that. Bear with us, folks. Again, the fog has really creeped in here in Bowling Green. We're going to do our best here.
They waved it off? Oh, piss.
Oh, looks like they waved that off. It looks like it would have been a horse collar. But that was a good flash of a run there. So it looks like they're going to be 1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line.
So we're going to get the play. So we're at that 22-yard line. So that's about a good chunky yardage for Eddie Bonstell there.
And remember,
Yates company takes a snap again, hands off to Eddie. Missed the hole.
Right. Went just to the right of it. Got to remember, Eddie Bonstell is the one that ran that kickoff back 85 yards.
28. 42. Sorry, folks. This is sitting here doing math for us. Our first down. So that's a 42-yard run by Eddie. Look at that first down. We're going to bring up now. We're at 2nd and 11 there after that first down run. Yates fakes the handoff to Eddie Bonstell. Pass to the near side here. Almost caught. Intended target was Kyle Martin.
Yeah, there was no flags on that.
No, Martin had to come back for that ball.
Right.
Defender
the ball
had
was behind him.
Good coverage there. Kyle Martin did make a great effort on that play. So 3rd and 12 now.
Once again, here's an example of opportunities given to you, and it doesn't look like they want to capitalize on them.
Yates looks through the fog, takes the snap. We're dropping back to pass. Pass over the middle. A miscommunication.
Right.
The receiver's trying to get open there, and there was nothing there. So that's going to bring up 4th and 12, 4th and 10 now. So again, on this opening drive of the second half, the important part here is to put pressure, if any at all, on this Bowling Green team and put some points on the board. 4th down, going to be tough here for Elsberry. Again, a lot of changes going on here.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything up the middle for them. That's why they're passing all the time. Oh,
yeah,
there's the flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think that's going to be offsides. Oh, they call that.
They gave that to us?
They call that false start. That makes it 4th down and about 16.
So they're the ball back here.
About the 26, 27-yard line. They got to get all the way down to about the 11 or 12 to get the first down.
Yates, shotgun, drops back to pass. looking for
A lot of
anybody.
pressure.
A lot of pressure. Passes over the middle. He's got a man. Ball falls incomplete.
Right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line. That was intended for Kyle Martin, so that'll be a turnover on downs to start the second half here.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or
And we
view
are
recent
back.
transactions.
They are starting these downs a lot quicker. We're not able to get a full commercial in and a turnover. And in the meantime, Bowling Green ran the ball onto the far side.
That was Dade, the ball carrier, who's brought down by defensive end Zach Evans.
Brings up for another first down.
Ball kept on the outside by the quarterback.
Picked up about 7 or 8 yards. This Clopton Elsberry defense is tired. They've been out there a lot of plays on defense, and of course they're also out there on the offense too. The same players.
Bowling Green at the 50. Hand off to Dade, straight up the gut. Dragged down from behind by Walker.
First down, Bowling Green.
First down, Bowling Green. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats now. On the 41-yard line of the IndianHawks. Their offense just looks to walk down the field. Callahan swing pass to the near side here. It's caught by 22. He's got some yards in front of him.
Oh, and he's out the end.
Moving. Mason Street's finally going to push him out of bounds. But again, not after a first down. I'm sorry, that's Lucas Martin. My bad, folks. Got my 1 and 2 mixed up here.
But either way, Bowling Green's down to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Bowling Green.
No matter who knocked them out, they made it to the 20 before they were knocked out.
Callahan takes the snap.
Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap on the play. Ball's still loose.
Let's see who has it. Okay.
Elsberry Clopton's got that. Zach Evans comes up with a fumble recovery after putting the pressure.
So turnover to IndianHawks on the fumble. It's a bad snap.
Bad snap on the play, and Zach Evans with the bad arm and club hand hustles and dives on that ball to recover it. So again, opportunity here for Elsberry Clopton.
But they can't seem to capitalize when they should.
Yates and company pitch out to Bonstell to the far side.
He's tackled in the backfield. Loss of probably 5 yards.
Eddie Bonstell was looking for an edge and nothing.
Brings up second and about 14 or 15. So once again, lost opportunities. They should be moving that ball down the field instead of going backwards.
The IndianHawks break huddle once again. Step out onto the field. 4 wide out spread. Yates has got Eddie Bonstell in the backfield with him.
Up. Going to be flags all over the place.
False start, 77.
Brings up second at about 20 or 21.
Chance Lucas moves for the ball snapped. Again, missed opportunities here as the clock rolls at 7:45 in the third quarter. So the IndianHawks again just looking for anything to keep the ball moving in a positive
in the
direction.
other direction, yes, in the other direction.
In a positive way. Yates Back to pass.
Long pass.
Got a long pass. I don't know if you can see that ball.
I couldn't see it. I'm assuming that they didn't catch it. I absolutely could not see whether he caught that ball or not, but after it would have gone down, he slowed down, so I assumed that he didn't catch it. I know when you're down there in that fog, it's not going to be as bad as it is looking at it from a distance up here.
No, but again, that ball was lost as soon as it hit the high.
Right. You look over there on the left-hand side of that stands over there, and you really can't see it.
No, to the naked eye, you can't see the other side of the sidelines right now. So, again, it's got to be tough there on the sidelines. Yates going to drop back to pass again, looking for something, and getting deep. Ball's coming this way. Kyle Martin could see that one all the way, but it's just thrown over his head, incomplete. It's 2 incompletions in a row, 4th down and long.
He was about 2 yards behind that ball.
And we're going to punt the ball again.
Yeah, they got to punt it away, 4th and 20.
So no positive yards on that previous play for the Indian Hawks.
See if they can punt it away and get them pinned back.
Lucas the punt.
He touched the ball.
The ball's been touched. He's going to fall on it at the 45-yard line. And it's going to be down there.
So,
7:07 left here in the third quarter. Bowling Green Bobcats up 42-20.
And they're going to take over at the 46-yard line of the IndianHawks.
So people expect information to be available online, easily accessible with quick links to relevant forums and websites. The Circuit Court office should be user-friendly. While Circuit Court clerks cannot give legal advice, county court clerks, when properly trained, can help make the courts more accessible and easily responsive to the general public. Responses to the general public. Please vote for Carla Kirpash Elsberry for Lincoln County Circuit Court, paid for by Carla Kirpash Elsberry and the people.
And while we were doing a commercial, Bowling Green got themselves a touchdown. That was about a 45-yard run down the far sidelines.
Were you able to grab that player?
No. All I saw was a dark uniform. Was it Callahan?
Okay.
Callahan? Okay.
Callahan on the keeper. Option play. Callahan kept it. 45-yard touchdown.
That makes it 48-20 right now.
Callahan and company are going for 2 here. It's a snap, bad snap, Dade.
I don't think he made it.
Looks like he's going to push his way in.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. That was a good stuff there by Elsberry Clopton. They just could not wrap him up. 2-point conversion is good. That's going to bring her 6:58 left in the third quarter. Bowling Green 50. Elsberry Clopton 20.
You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking, the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, 50 is something.
And we are back for the kickoff for Bowling Green.
Eddie Bonds doesn't return this one. I'm just hopeful right now.
That would look pretty good.
Been a rough game. Both here in the booth for us. Having these things. Rougher game down the sideline.
Good kick.
All optimism. That ball's kicked high. We can't see who received it.
White jersey.
Oh,
he is tripped up. He had a hole.
That was Pike who waited for blockers to develop. Nice hole. And was tripped up before you get too much steam going. We'll start at the 41-yard line here. And again, we'll look for some offense to develop, and hopefully we can put some points on the board.
We'll make that the 36-yard line.
36. playing.
Yeah, their numbers out on the field. I'm kind of surprised. Their numbers out on the field are not very bright. Very bright. But have the sideline markers up there.
So from the 36, IndianHawks will start out. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. Yates takes the snap. He's going to get the ball to Eddie Bonstell.
Going nowhere.
Met in the middle by a gang of tacklers. Nothing on the play there. There's no room.
No, there's just nothing up the middle for the IndianHawks in this game. I guess that's why they're passing so much. There's nothing up the middle.
You're not going to be able to pass in this fog.
No.
Yates puts that ball in the air, pretty much disappears.
Yeah, you need a red light on that ball coming through. And he probably needs red lights on his receivers down there so we can see them.
So Sean. Take the snap.
Fumble on
the play. Sean was able to fall on that ball and recover it. Bring up
third down and about 12.
Getting a cold football night here in Bowling Green. Class 2 district football started tonight
across the entire state.
Missouri. Yeah.
Last I saw, Troy was behind 21 to 14 against Blue Springs. 28 to 14.
Fourth quarter. Before we started the second half here, which I found funny, but Elsberry dropped back to pass.
A lot of pressure.
Going nowhere.
About a 5, 6, 7 yard loss.
So that's going to bring up fourth down and long, and you would expect the IndianHawks to go ahead and get the ball back here, deep in their own territory.
Yep, this is not any prettier now than it was the first half.
The weather has gotten worse as the ball's rolled.
Yes, it has.
Football game. Football game is another story to itself. Looks like Lucas back to punt once again. He's going to get the ball off. Around the 50-yard line, the ball's going to be picked up ahead of Steve. Taken out there. Bowling Green.
Wow.
Damian Walker. I wouldn't want to not want to be that
ball
returner, man. Yeah, Kyle Martin was in the way of that too. And looks like he did try to slow him down. Damian Walker flattened that Bobcat. And after that, decent return. Gonna start out here
about the 37-yard line.
4:45 left, third, 50 to 20. Green on top at the moment.
Pitch out. Trick play.
Ball's in the air. It is.
Touchdown.
Bowling Green.
I didn't see the ball go into his arms, but he kept running after it came down, so I assumed he caught it.
Number 6, Cameron Worley with the touchdown pass. Again, the fog's so thick I cannot get the receiver who caught that.
It was a pretty play, though.
Regardless of it all, it's a 37-yard touchdown play for Bowling Green. That puts the score to 56-20. Going for two here, straight up the gut.
And he walked right in.
So 4:40 left in the third quarter. It's going to bring our score up to 58-20. Bowling Green
as we take a break.
Fans, when you attend the high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you've answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we are back for another Bowling Green kickoff. Big kick.
Ball bounced 20 and picks this ball up for
Oh,
some
fumble, but IndianHawks recovered.
It does look like the IndianHawks have recovered. Kyle Martin's going to pick that ball up. 58-20, 4:25. The clock will roll here in the third quarter. It's been a tough night here in Bowling Green for the IndianHawks. It appears they're slowly come to an end tonight.
The games that I've seen the IndianHawks play, some of them they have been really good games. The Wright City game, the Van Far game.
Montgomery County was a great game.
Oh, that was a great game. They came out on the losing side of that one.
You missed a bad one in Mark Twain, and you missed the matchup.
And
that ball is going to be
possibly intercepted. They're saying that ball. Yeah, ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and a Bobcat got there to try to catch it. He almost had it.
Ball's tipped the line. It's going to be an incompletion, but I mean, we saw a lot of good things this year. Coach Tim Burnett comes in, brings how many games did this program win last year? How many games we win last year? Three. So
same as this year.
So again, improvements need to be made. It's across the board, but there's a lot to look forward to if you're a fan of Elsberry. Balls to the outside, got ahead of steam. Can't find him. He's lost in the fog.
Right. Don't know where he went out.
Looks like he's going to be short of first down. Mark placed.
Looks like he about 7 or 8 yards.
So Eddie Bonstell, the 7-yard gain there, bringing up third and short.
I'm excited for Eddie Bonstell to be playing the next couple of years.
Yeah, as am I. Him along with next year will get another viewing of quarterback
Sean Yates. Yes, that's right.
We're only losing four guys, so a lot of this returning. And news. What I hear is these boys need to talk to their friends about coming out for this football program to support them. Put some more man in this roster. Drop back and pass again. Pass is somewhere over the middle.
I guess it was broken up. We really can't see it that well. I don't know what they're seeing at home.
A little bit better than that.
Yeah. Looking at the screen here on the computer, and really can't see it very well. Looks like ghosts out there playing.
Fourth and short. See what Yates and company will here to
set out with wide receivers to the near side. Pressure on.
Yates looking to roll out. He can get the corner.
He's got a first down.
Evades a tackle.
They threw a flag on that. He was tackled out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul on Bowling Green. Sean Yates was able to outrun. Looks like he had an real day for him, and was able to turn the corner, pick up the first down, and then penalty on the play. Bowling Green defender tackle out of bounds. So again, another opportunity to put the board here. As the clock continues to roll. Again, here in high school football, once you're up 35-point lead, the clock will roll. So it has continued to roll here. Penalties are discussed. Under a minute now here in the third quarter.
I don't know if this is anything like junior, but I know in junior football they do stop the clock at a score, I think.
Yes, I believe. Well, in this case, if we do score,
that'll take it back under the 35. Right.
So that'll help out a lot. Yates is able to get the handoff to Eddie Bonstell. Straight up the gut.
Pushing hard up through the middle.
Couple yard gain. Bit of a broken play there. The snap was fumbled by Yates. By the time he was able to corral it, Bonstell was still next to that ball. So second and six here. Again, good run there by Bonstell.
That's the longest six I've ever seen in my life. It's more like about 7 and a half.
Yates pointing out some coverage in the defense here. There's going to be a timeout.
Right. You said the play clock hadn't started yet anyway.
Sorry. I believe that brings us to the fourth quarter. The third quarter. So the quarter's over here. The end of the third. Bowling Green up 58-20 on the Indian Hawks.
We will be back.
Hey, how are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe, fuzzing sleep.
I'm going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home. Using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balance, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, we totally get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust.
And we are back with the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Sean Yates with the passing completion over the middle. Again, another incompletion for Sean Yates. So it's going to be a third down for Bowling Green and a long six here. Sean Yates and company looking to fight through the fog and through adversity to finish out this 2018 football season. Getting down here in district game 58-20 Bowling Green.
Yeah, maybe they can just get good plays on the board.
Yates back pass,
the ball
lost
up
the
in the air,
ball to the far side. And it is dropped. I signed
right. I see him waving off the. He's saying incomplete pass, but I saw the ball up in the air, but I couldn't see what happened after it came down. So
fourth down
and a long six.
That was Martin, the intended target.
With a running clock of a little under 11 minutes.
So fourth down now is Yates and company looking for their another first down. Might be their second one of the second half. Again, the clock play clock under 10 now.
Yeah, that's bad whenever they have more first downs from penalties than they do from playing.
Yates takes the snap. He's dropping back.
A lot of pressure.
Pass over the middle there. Incomplete. No one there. Another turnover down.
Right. Under a lot of pressure.
So Bobcat football clock will roll here. And excuse me. Again, let's shift our focus. I mean that in the most positive way here. I mean, looking at the game tonight, we can't see anything.
Right. Yeah, looking at where they are playing. I can make out.
You can make out silhouettes.
Well, I'm just looking at the other side of the field. I can make out the other side press box, and you can see some lights up there, real dim, but you can't see the other stands. I can't see the far side of the players.
No, we can't see the other side of the sideline. I don't know if the ball to be snapped here. I believe Callahan's quarterback wouldn't know. Looks like it's going to be a delay of game. Play clock.
Yeah.
So it is a delay of game on Bowling Green. So again, not to look foreshadow, but our first year here at the Indian Sports Network has been a good one.
Oh yes, it has. Yes. I'm enjoying the heck out of this.
Probably hear a lot of us more for basketball, baseball rolls around. Definitely football next year. But again, here we go. Off to snap. He break a tackle, be brought down.
He's down around the 18-yard line.
Sorry, folks at home. We don't believe our screen's going to work anymore. The fog is really set in here. Yeah,
There's nothing.
Hey, you can't see anything now at home. Let's see if.
There we go.
Zoom out as much as possible. That might help us there. So again, big play by Bowling Green. Going to bring up first down inside the yard line. The clock continues to roll. 8:14 left here in the game. Bowling Green and Company takes the snap. Ball's run up the middle. Tackle's been made.
Looks like probably 5, 6, 7 yard gain. Can't tell from here. That's a bad angle here to begin with.
That was Walker who got off the bottom.
Yeah, I'd say about a 6 yard gain, maybe 7. But yeah, what you were saying before about this is our first year for broadcasting for the IndianHawks, for Elsberry sports in general. And I know I'm scheduled to do a whole bunch of basketball games. Forward to that.
Getting up the middle.
And he's in.
Gonna be in for the touchdown.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing both girls and boys basketball.
So touchdown on the play. Sorry, you're just seeing it. Almost looks like the Elsberry Hawks player wanted to tackle out of bounds there. A bit frustration setting in as that was number 17 Fleming with the touchdown, bringing the score to 64-20 now. Bowling Green with the commanding lead. And we're going for two. If you can't tell at home. Appears to be a broken flag on the play.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on, but they're both going off, so I'd say it was unsuccessful, whatever it was. But the score now Bowling Green 64, Elsberry, Clopton, IndianHawks 20.
So the clock will roll at 6:30. And again, just to go back to our conversation. So a lot of these guys are probably going to see being in the small community in our other sports. We'll bring that up.
Oh, that's right.
Recognize that. But again, to go over this, we're only looking at a few here. 100 girls, which was a transfer, didn't get a chance to play for this year. Is a senior. Another senior. Trevor Anthony here tonight.
Right.
Matthew Dugan, guard. He's going to be gone next year. Derek Taylor and Damian Walker, both impact playmakers will be gone. So I mean, you have guys returning. Zach Evans, number 5. He's only a sophomore.
That's right.
Kyle Martin's returning. Eddie Bonstell's returning.
Yep.
I mean, a lot
Malik is going to be back.
Sean will be back. So a lot of talent.
Jacob Martin.
Yeah, I mean, go down the whole roster here. Again,
a lot of
these guys that we've really come to learn and know this season are going to be back.
Right. A lot of names you've been hearing us say you're going to hear again next year.
So let's hope that we say these guys again.
And just like
there's a lot more success that comes in 2019 than it did this 2018. New football program, new coaches in town. Let's just see what they can do better. So again, no idea where the ball is.
It's on the far side of the field. I'm glad there's somebody over there that can. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. We can hear the announcers saying it's green ball. So some sort of fumble on the play. A lack of hustle. There's no calling it.
Right.
Excuse me. We cannot see what's going on.
Looks like they're setting the ball down around the 32-yard line. So looks like Bowling Green's going to have the ball first and 10 from like the 30-yard line.
We knew we could do play blind. Something we're going to have to do tonight. Timeout on the field. Looks like that was taken by Bowling Green. 4:35 left quarter. We'll take a quick break.
Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we are back for the. You would think this would be a San Francisco game, or London, the way the fog is.
So So multiple IndianHawks bring the ball down rush up the middle. Clock's going to roll at 20 against 64, 20 our Bowling Green on top. It's been a tough game from the start here. Missed opportunities. That's really one of the things that can define the season. One thing coaching staff would learn and be capitalizing on opportunities. And another thing, if I'm Coach Burnett and the other coaches in the hallways asking kids, what are you doing in your free time during the ball?
Exactly.
Come play football. Come help this community and help your friends and come play football. Again, depth on this team would go a long way. Depth could have won that game against Montgomery.
Yes, it would have.
Depth could have won the earlier game to Shen. There's a fumble on the play. Not sure.
No idea who's on it.
No idea. Looks like Bowling Green on top of it.
They're moving. No. Oh, Bowling Green. I'm sorry.
Bowling fell on top of the ball. Be a loss on the play. But again, growing this program should be one of the main focuses of the community. Getting people involved in it, knowing what's going on. The support. The entire year, I believe we had more fans here tonight than Bowling Green.
I think so too.
Playing in the softball championship. Again, the Clopton Elsberry showed out and support this team. Every game this year traveled well and short.
Yeah, that's right.
Just some things that this program, from my observation, bubble screen near side, missed tackle, take off inside the 20s, and push another tackler out
down around the 5-yard line.
Inside the 10-yard line.
We have no idea who's playing. I'm hoping that Bowling Green is now putting some players out there that didn't get to play much this year.
Assume we would see some second stringers again.
But we can't tell.
I cannot see through the fog with our binoculars.
No, I'd like to give them the kudos. But we can't see who's playing. All we can see is dark uniform and light uniform.
It's getting a little better now their side, but I still can't see anybody going on here. So continue with my rant, play-by-play. The clock's at 2 minutes now, and again the season continues wind down for the IndianHawks. That ball's up the gut, and no gain. So under 2 minutes left here. The 2018 season of Elsberry Clopton. And
about to go out with a fizzle, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they are going to go out with a fizzle. But again, you're playing in a tough emo conference here in Class 2 football. I'm not very familiar with any of it, but just from watching emo conference alone. Tough teams in the north and south Callaway. Tough team program here in Bowling Green. Being far holds Montgomery County showed us they rolled off four big wins in a row. We played teams like Duchesne, Charles County. There's a snap from Bowling Green. Another play up the middle.
Tackle in the backfield.
Tackled in the back, dragged down. So. Again, having the size of Elsberry Clopton, you're not doing yourself any favors when you're larger programs.
No, that's right.
Emo, and then when you play in a district with powerhouses like Clark County and Monroe City. I'm forgetting one more. Palmyra.
Right. Yeah.
You need numbers to compete. So couple off-season goals. Just my personal observation. I think it's been a great season for this program. I think it's been a great overall season for Ben Burnett. This is his first football program. He's out the opportunity taking over. I give that guy many kudos. Friend of mine, great person. Bowling Green snaps the ball again up the middle. No gain. So the clock rolls at 32nd tier. So Clopton Elsberry again will lose the opening district game here in Bowling Green.
But I do have to say congratulations to Bowling Green and whoever they play next. I'm not sure who it is because I didn't.
Yeah, we don't have the brag in front of us. Good luck to Bowling Green. Just want to give a big congratulations out to the here on this 75 Matt. Congratulations. Good luck to whatever you do. 84 Trevor Anthony here tonight. Congratulations. Good luck to you, sir, on anything you do. Derek Taylor, you sir, good luck to you in your future endeavors. And Hunter Gills, good luck to you. Damian Walker, keep your head up as well. Good luck to you endeavors. The clock here in Bowling Green. The final score. Bowling Green Bobcats 4. Your Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks 20. We'll take a quick break here on the Sports Network and be right back to wrap this up.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Net. Curtis. Crack. Log www.elsberry.com today. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberry.com today.
Welcome back to the Indian Sports Network. One last time here, Jacob Brown, as we finish up and wrap up here, and our Class 2 district game as the Bowling Green Bobcats have eliminated your Clopton IndianHawks 64 to 20. A foggy night. It's kind of a good way of ending the season here for Clopton. Didn't go out with their best punch, but nonetheless they are eliminated, and we look forward to next year and how this program grows.
Maybe I ought to turn my microphone back on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I really am looking forward to next year, and the juniors, sophomores this year that'll be coming back as more seasoned players. And I really think something else can happen with this team. I think they can win some more games next year. They're as they get to play together with the team. I have to wonder when you combine two schools together to make a team. How that works. I've never really seen that done before, and you know, so I just have to wonder since they don't. A lot of these kids probably never knew each other before, and now they're thrown onto a team together. So I have to wonder how that works. But they seem to be making it work. So yeah, hate to see this season end this way. But every season has come to an end. And now we can look forward to the next one up is basketball, which begins around the middle of November. So I'm sure some of these players out here, at least we'll be broadcasting Elsberry, not Clopton, broadcasting Elsberry games. So I'm sure some of these players from Elsberry will be on the basketball court too. So listen to us for basketball games. And anything else, Jacob?
No, nothing else. We're done here in Bowling Green. Again, the final score. Bowling Green 64. Your Elsberry IndianHawks season ends with a loss 20. Again, I just want to wish all of those guys congratulations. I want to thank the Elsberry Democrat for giving us the opportunity to call these football games. I want to thank all of our listeners out here who have tuned in at one point or another to check out these broadcasts. Yeah, my name is Jacob Brown, Sports Network. I look forward to bringing you guys some basketball in the coming seasons, and next season for football. This is me signing off, my friend.
And this is Kenny Masterson, and I will be doing a lot of basketball games, not all of them. And then baseball again next spring. So keep us in mind when you want to listen to the Elsberry Sports. If you can't make it to the game, all you got to do is turn on your computer and you can see it and hear it. So once again, let us know how we're doing. See if there's anything you'd like to see different with us. We may not do it, but we'll listen to you anyway. So signing off from Bowling Green tonight. This is Kenny Masterson and Jacob Brown, and this is all for the Indian Sports Network tonight. Goodbye.